Given the substantial cultural impact The Cosby Show had during its 8 seasons, creating a spin-off was an obvious choice. However, few could have anticipated the unique trajectory that A Different World would take during its 6-season tenure on NBC. Initially conceived as the ongoing adventures of Huxtable child Denise, the series would undergo growth and transformation starting from its 2nd season. It gained acclaim for its distinctive portrayal of student life at historically black colleges and universities, along with its courage in addressing complex social and political issues affecting young individuals in the late 80s and early 90s. Much of this development is attributed to showrunner Debbie Allen, an alumna of Howard University, who assumed creative control of A Different World in its 2nd season. While Allen's influence undoubtedly played a pivotal role, the show's popularity was also fueled by its exceptionally charismatic cast, skillfully blending humor with genuine dramatic depth. Unsurprisingly, many of them have gone on to forge enduring and captivating careers following their time on A Different World. In this video, we'll explore their current endeavors and the paths they took to get there. Now let's catch up with our favorite actors and see how life's treating them after the show wrapped up. 1. Sinbad, as Coach Walter Oakes. Coach Walter Oakes is the athletic coach at the fictional Hillman College, where the main characters of A Different World attend. He is known for his comedic and easygoing personality. Coach Oakes is often seen interacting with students, providing guidance, and participating in the various campus events depicted in the show. In an effort to distinguish himself in the showbiz realm, Adkins operated professionally using the moniker Sinbad, a choice inspired by admiration for the legendary Sinbad the Sailor. His initiation into the world of stand-up comedy took place on Star Search. Sinbad emerged victorious in his round against fellow comedian Dennis Miller, progressing to the finals where he ultimately lost to John Kasser. In 2017, he lent his voice to the character Uraho the Baboon in 2 episodes of Disney Junior's The Lion Guard. During the same year, he featured in a college humor April Fool's video that presented newly crafted footage purportedly from a non-existent 1990s genie movie titled Shazam. The humor played on an internet rumor, intertwining Shazam with the real genie film titled Kazam, 1996, starring Shaquille O'Neal. Sinbad entered matrimony with Meredith Fuller in 1985, and they share 2 children. Although the couple underwent divorce in 1992, they later remarried in 2002. In November 2020, Sinbad's family disclosed to the media that he was in the process of recovering from a recent stroke. 2. Jada Pinkett Smith as Lena James. Lena James may not have held the most prominent position in A Different World. As a member of the recurring, rather than primary ensemble, she played a supporting role during the final 2 seasons of the series. Initially pursuing an engineering major before transitioning to journalism, Lena worked part-time at the Pit and briefly explored a romantic connection with Dwyana Wayne. Later, she entered into a meaningful relationship with Hillman basketball star Dorian Haywood. So why spotlight Lena within the expanding cast of A Different World? Simply put, she was portrayed by the renowned Jada Pinkett Smith, a figure requiring no introduction. Following her stint on the show, she made her mark in the acclaimed Hughes Brothers film Menace II Society, marking the commencement of a 4-decade-long acting career. In the 90s, she shared the screen with Eddie Murphy in The Nutty Professor and faced the murderous mayhem of Scream 2. Moving into the 2000s, she assumed the role of Niobe in the latter 2 films of the Matrix franchise and lent her voice to the character Gloria in the popular animated film series Madagascar. During the 2010s, she featured in Magic Mike XXL, portrayed gangster Fish Mooney on Gotham, and headlined the immensely successful Girls Trip. Alongside these achievements, she entered matrimony with the superstar Will Smith, forming one of Hollywood's most influential power couples. Oh, and did I mention she is also a vocalist in the metal band Wicked Wisdom? As we step into the 20s, anticipate her return to the dystopian future crafted by the Wachowskis in the yet-to-be-titled fourth Matrix installment. 3. Marissa Tomei as Maggie Lawton. Initially, A Different World was conceptualized as a series portraying a white girl's journey at an HBCU. However, it underwent a transformation, with Denise Huxtable becoming the lead and her best friend Maggie Lawton assuming the role of the fish-out-of-water white girl. Marissa Tomei, a young actress destined for household recognition, was cast in this pivotal role. Maggie, a military brat and one of Denise Huxtable's roommates, pursued a journalism major and navigated a long-distance relationship. Although Debbie Allen envisioned Tomei continuing into the show's second season, the actress chose to depart, leading to Maggie quietly fading from the character lineup. Tomei, nonetheless, catapulted to greater heights. 4 years after bidding farewell to A Different World, she clinched the Academy Award for Best Supporting Actress for her comedic performance in My Cousin Vinny, initiating a film career spanning 3 decades. Garnering 2 more Oscar nominations for In the Bedroom, 2001, and The Wrestler, 2007, Tomei has showcased her versatile talents in both comedic and dramatic realms. Her return to television occurred in 2007 with a role in the Dennis Leary-led series Rescue Me, and she also made a noteworthy appearance on Empire. Tomei even secured a place in the Marvel Cinematic Universe, portraying Aunt May alongside Tom Holland's portrayal of Spider-Man. 4. Lou Meyers as Vernon Gaines. Every show featuring a lively ensemble of young individuals requires a designated space for them to gather. For the Hillman students, that designated spot was The Pit, an on-campus eatery. Leading this establishment was Vernon Gaines, a former military personnel whose grouchy demeanor and openly expressed disdain for youngsters often resulted in banter with the main cast. Nevertheless, he hired many of them over the years and revealed his compassionate side amidst exchanging verbal jabs, especially with characters like Dwayne Wayne. A Different World marked Lou Meyers' final recurring television role, followed by his portrayal of Charlie in 6 episodes of the 2003 series All About the Andersons. Despite this, he sustained a consistent presence, making appearances on shows such as The Sentinel, The Jamie Foxx Show, JAG, and ER. On the big screen, he featured in films like How Stella Got Her Groove Back, The Wedding Planner, and The Fighting Temptations, among others. However, a significant portion of Meyers' noteworthy contributions was in the realm of stage performances. He graced Broadway in productions such as The Color Purple and Cat on a Hot Tin Roof, earning the NAACP Image Award for his role in August Wilson's King Hedley II. Additionally, he showcased his musical talents as an accomplished pianist. Regrettably, Meyers passed away in 2013 due to complications arising from pneumonia. 5. Glynn Turman as Colonel Brad Taylor. Debuted in the 2nd season, Lieutenant Colonel Bradford Taylor initially appeared as a recurring character, but eventually ascended to a prominent position within the main cast. As a seasoned military professional and a Vietnam War veteran, he shared a history with pit proprietor Vernon Gaines, serving in the same unit. Due to his strong military inclination, the students affectionately dubbed him Dr. War. Within Hillman, he assumed leadership of the ROTC unit, overseeing individuals like Ron Johnson, and concurrently held the role of a mathematics professor, leading to encounters with Dwayne Wayne. Over time, he entered into marriage and parenthood with Jaleesa Vincent Taylor. Glynn Turman portrayed Colonel Taylor, boasting over 25 years of film and TV experience before joining A Different World. Post the show's conclusion, he has maintained an active presence. Chances are, if you've tuned into TV or watched a movie in the past 3 decades, you've encountered one of his performances. Some noteworthy recent contributions include The Wire, where he portrayed Baltimore Mayor Clarence Royce, J.J. Abrams' 2011 film Super 8, Shonda Rhimes' suspenseful series How to Get Away with Murder, and the Stephen King adaptation Mr. Mercedes. 6. Dawn Lewis as Jaleesa Vinson. Within the realm of A Different World, the majority of Hillman students embody the typical college experience, with an exception being Jaleesa Vinson Taylor. At the age of 25, she entered college following an unsuccessful marriage, introducing a level of maturity that served as a stark contrast to her more youthful peers. Pursuing a major in business management, she juggled part-time roles at the Hillman Library and as the assistant dorm director of Gilbert Hall. One significant storyline involved her romantic entanglement with Coach Walter Oakes, culminating in the cancellation of their wedding at the altar. Eventually, Jaleesa ventured into entrepreneurship, establishing her own temp agency and later tying the knot with Colonel Bradford Taylor. Dawn Lewis portrayed Jaleesa, contributing not only her acting skills but also showcasing her prowess as a singer. Notably, she co-wrote the show's theme song, a talent she would later demonstrate in collaboration with R&B group En Vogue for her subsequent project, Hangin' with Mr. Cooper. Her diverse resume includes roles in films like Dreamgirls and an extensive array of television appearances. Particularly notable is her success in voice acting, lending her voice to projects ranging from Futurama and Spider-Man, the animated series, to King of the Hill and The Simpsons. More recently, audiences may have seen her in 2 reboots, portraying Marcia Langdon in the 2019 revival of Veronica Mars and voicing the Chief in Netflix's animated adaptation of Carmen Sandiego. 7. Cre Summer as Freddie Brooks. In the realm of college life, social awareness and political engagement often define the student experience. Such was the journey of Freddie Brooks, introduced in the Season 2 premiere as Jalila's roommate. As the offspring of a 60s hippie, Freddie emerged as a spirited advocate for various environmental, community, and charitable causes during her Hillman years. Despite her commitment to activism, she still navigated personal affairs, initially harboring feelings for Dwayne Wayne before eventually entering into a relationship with Ron. The series concluded with Freddie embarking on her first year of law school. Cre Summer, the actress behind Freddie, may not have pursued an extensive live-action career, making appearances in only a handful of films and TV shows per decade. However, her impact in voice acting is unparalleled. Prior to A Different World, she had already established herself as the original voice of Penny on Inspector Gadget. Post-series, she continued to excel in this realm, contributing her vocal talents to iconic shows such as Captain Planet, Gargoyles, Superman, the animated series Kim Possible, Star Wars, The Clone Wars, and Rugrats, among others. For anyone who has appreciated animation in recent decades, Cre Summer stands as one of the most significant and influential voice actors in the modern era. 8. Charnell Brown as Kim Reese. With Whitley taking the spotlight in A Different World's second season, the need arose to introduce new characters to support the narrative. This led to the arrival of Kimberly Reese, Whitley's roommate turned best friend. Pursuing a biology major, Kimberly worked at the on-campus eatery, The Pit, and showcased her musical talents in the band Expression, managed by Ron. Throughout the series, Kimberly navigated significant storylines, including a false pregnancy alarm and a principled decision to forfeit a scholarship linked to apartheid-era South Africa. Post-graduation, she pursued medical school, finding love with a fellow student. Following the show's conclusion, she made occasional TV appearances in series such as Martin and Living Single. In addition to her work as a singer and fashion designer, the past decade has witnessed her venture into film production. Brown is slated to feature in an upcoming episode of Fifth Ward, along with various other roles currently in production. Additional theatrical productions featured Brown in the characters Polly and Dolores in The Challenges and Hardships of Stagger Lee Brown, Ruby in The Divine Plan, Marty in Siblings, and Mabel in My Journal. Following the conclusion of A Different World, Brown made cameo appearances on comedies like Living Single, Martin, and Girlfriends. She had a short stint in a film titled How's That for Me, alongside Darnell Williams and Sally Richardson. 9. Daryl M Bell as Ron Johnson. As amusing as Dwayne Wayne proved to be, his genuine warmth and leading man charisma made him an unsuitable fit for the classic fool archetype on A Different World. Luckily, Ron Johnson stepped up to fill that iconic void. An ROTC student and Dwayne's closest companion, Ron sees himself as a ladies' man and readily engages in get-rich-quick schemes. Daryl M Bell, the actor behind Ron, swiftly returned to sitcoms after the conclusion of A Different World, landing a leading role on UPN's sci-fi comedy series, Homeboys in Outer Space. Unfortunately, the show received poor reviews and was canceled after one season. Following this setback, Bell made a brief comeback with a 3-episode stint on The Cosby Show's follow-up, Cosby, before gradually stepping away from regular acting. Despite this, he maintains ties to the industry, including a friendship with Hardison, who cast Bell in his 2013 film The Dark Party, and a long-term relationship with Cosby Show alum Tempest Bledsoe, with whom he appeared in the 2009 reality show House Husbands of Hollywood. 10. Jasmine Guy as Whitley Gilbert. Season 1 of A Different World introduced us to Whitley Gilbert, an elitist Hillman student whose snobbish demeanor often served as comedic fodder, setting her apart from her more grounded peers. Despite initial contrasts, the character gained popularity, and upon Bonet's departure from the show, Whitley was elevated to a central role. Jasmine Guy received numerous NAACP Image Awards for her portrayal of Whitley. This triumph propelled Guy into a prolonged and vibrant career, encompassing acting, dancing, choreography, and directing stage productions. She maintained a prominent presence on television, making appearances on 90s classics like Melrose Place and NYPD Blue, before securing a leading role on Showtime's Dead Like Me in the early 2000s. In recent times, she enjoyed recurring roles on The Vampire Diaries and the Disney Channel's KC Undercover. Jasmine Guy shared a close bond with rapper Tupac Shakur, with their connection forming during his guest stint on the sitcom A Different World in 1993. Following Shakur's shooting in 1994, he found refuge in Guy's residence during his recovery. Guy not only featured in his music video Temptations, but also penned the biography of Shakur's mother, titled Afeni Shakur, Evolution of a Revolutionary. In August 1998, Guy entered matrimony with Terrence Duquette, resulting in the birth of a daughter. However, on April 8, 2008, people disclosed the news of Guy and Duquette parting ways after a decade of marriage, citing irreconcilable differences. Following the divorce, Guy and her daughter relocated to Atlanta, her childhood hometown. Notably, Guy voiced her support for Senator Bernie Sanders in the 2016 U.S. presidential election. 11. Kadeem Hardison as Dwayne Wayne. With his distinctive flip-up sunglasses, nerdy charm, and rhyming moniker, Dwayne Wayne emerged as a potential pop culture icon right from his initial appearance on A Different World. Initially in a supporting role, the character quickly became the focal point of the show in its second season, primarily due to his on-again, off-again relationship with Whitley. Over the years, he ventured to Japan, assumed the role of a math professor, and ultimately orchestrated a grand gesture to win Whitley's heart. Dwayne garnered acclaim from the media and remains warmly remembered. Kadeem Hardison's portrayal of Dwayne Wayne propelled him into the spotlight as one of A Different World's breakout stars, leading to a lengthy and remarkably prolific career in both film and television. Enumerating his extensive credits would exceed the confines of a single article, given his presence in numerous films from 1992 to the present, along with numerous TV appearances. recently reuniting with Jasmine Guy in the cast of KC Undercover, starring in the film Paddleton, and taking a leading role in the Showtime series Black Monday. Hardison continues to diversify his projects. With ventures like the upcoming film Playing with Beethoven already in the works, it's evident that Kadeem Hardison will grace our screens for years to come. 12. Lisa Bonet as Denise Huxtable. Lisa Bonet portrayed Denise Huxtable, the daughter of the central family in The Cosby Show. Upon graduating high school, her character transitioned into her own show, departing Brooklyn for Hillman College in Virginia. In the initial season of A Different World, Denise navigated the challenges faced by many college freshmen, involving forging new friendships, grappling with romantic complexities, and, most significantly, striving to maintain academic performance. Bonet's stint on the show proved brief, as a pregnancy prompted her departure after just one season. While she briefly returned to The Cosby Show, creative differences emerged, leading to her permanent departure in 1991. Subsequently, Bonet embarked on a diverse career, featuring notable roles in films such as High Fidelity, 2000, and TV shows like Life on Mars and Ray Donovan. Her personal life has also garnered attention, initially tying the knot with rock star Lenny Kravitz and later forming a partnership with Game of Thrones and Aquaman heartthrob Jason Momoa. In a fascinating twist of synergy, her daughter with Kravitz, Zoe, assumes the lead role in Hulu's series adaptation of High Fidelity. Now, we challenge you to embark on a unique adventure, a try not to gaspy moment, as we reveal the present-day transformations of these iconic stars. Witness how time has sculpted their careers, unveiling the diverse paths each actor has undertaken. It's an eye-opening exploration that showcases the enduring talent and versatility of the A Different World ensemble. Before we part ways, don't forget to hit that like button, share this journey with fellow fans, and subscribe for more captivating glimpses into the lives of your favorite stars. Stay tuned for our next adventure into the past and present of entertainment icons. Until then, keep those memories alive and remember, the world is a different place, but the spirit of a different world lives on.